Well, I'm glad we finally have the return of our sponsor, Komodoloco.
Off the market for quite some time, but now back.
And now available in 2 stores across the nation.
Komodoloco, Circle R. We settled out of court, TM. Now, just for you, every can comes with an end-user license agreement that you agree not to join a class action lawsuit.
I'm just imagining the Komodoloco commercial. It's like, if you have a high-paced, active lifestyle like me, you don't have time to sit around for a court date.
Yeah, I don't have time to sit around, wait for court orders. I've got places to be. That's why Komodoloco. You can trust me. I'm a paid endorsement. So, all right. So, yeah, in fact, to welcome Komodoloco back, I have a special adventure planned. So,
joined just in time, apparently.
I love this logic. I have a special adventure plan. Wow, I joined just in time. We prepared it for you, Bob. We're glad you're back.
Well, clearly.
Okay, so let me know when we're live.
We're live. Ah, crap, there we go. We're live.
Yeah, everything's working today. Hello, world. It's been a while, but apparently I have a computer working right now. Let's see if the cough button works. There, did you hear me cough?
I think the resounding silence tells us that indeed we did not.
All right, yes. We have new content denial technology. That is our promise to you. So, up, and there goes the phone. Sorry, that trust me, that was the phone. That's working again too. I have been in a cave. I understand that civilization did not collapse while I was gone.
How fares the war in Europe?
That's my favorite.
You once were in a cave only looking at shadows, and now you see the light of a new tabletop session.
Now, Teth, go ahead and give yourself a laugh before the game even starts, because you're pandering to my favorite joke. So, all right. So, yes, we're here for another session of Madcap in Elderberry Junction, home of That's What I Call Weber and Kids Weber. We're joined today by Motley Assortment. I will be the host of the game. But, of course, our breakout star, Wilford Waffle. Tell us about yourself, Wilford.
I am Wilford Waffle, a goat unlike any seen on this earth. He is a weird monster that nobody quite seems to recognize. His catchphrase is, "I have nothing to fear but myself." And he is a adopted lunkhead.
Yes, adopted. Doesn't resemble either of those parents. But speaking of the opposite of adopted, here's someone no one wants, Jordy!
Jordy Verrill. A sardonic, unremarkable, deadpan human being. Catchphrase is, "Hey, they can't all be gems."
And apparently you're trapped in a nightmare world of your own making.
That too.
Okay, but speaking of Sunshine Lollipops, we also have Alec today.
Yep, I'm a border collie paranormal investigator. I'm a smarty pants, and my catchphrase is, "I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing."
Yep. And special guest today is our original show sponsor, now legal after the court settlement, the spokesman for Komodoloco. Is your name Komodoloco and you're the spokesman for Komodoloco?
I am Kyle Komodo.
Kyle Komodo!
But people keep thinking I am Komodoloco. Please don't drink me.
You're the embodiment of its spirit. You live on throughout the whole year.
It's Kyle Komodo, spokesgecko for Komodoloco, the energy drink. And what's your motto?
You must be at least this caffeinated for what I'm about to do.
Yes! And so all of you live in or exist in the city of Elderberry Junction in Ruckerburg, in the city limits of Ruckerburg, as you are nestled in the foothills of the impassable mountains of madness, as you look out onto the sea and the eerie green glow that it gives off at night. Mysterious place. The city. We've just approved our new city motto. Elderberry Junction. You want to be here when the world ends, because everything here happens 100 years later. It's also the home of the Komodoloco factory, which I think we established. Wasn't that like being mined out of a mysterious cornfield, or was that your?
No,
that
was the
your
competitor.
Rival? That was your competitor. Well, you probably just bought their bottling plant.
I think it exploded.
Which. Why you bought the bottling plant is completely unclear then, because apparently it's an exploded crater. But there, of course, has been a problem with the. Well, anyway, Komodoloco's had problems, and in fact, that's why Kyle Komodo will get called into the office of the board of directors, each of which is some sort of featureless, gray-faced person in a suit. Our sales are down, and we talked to the financier, the board of directors, the engineer, the chemical manufacturers, and the scientists. We all agreed to blame you.
I'll ask when I talk to the lawyers.
Oh,
wait. I'm not supposed to talk to my lawyers, I don't think.
Do you have your own lawyer?
Honestly, I don't even know what I have anymore. Things have been kind of crazy.
Well, you're Kyle Komodo. What do you do when you're not running around doing extreme stunts? What is the inner... Everyone's begging to know. What is the inner life of Kyle Komodo?
You mean
Keep in
there's
mind,
things...
this interview's going on the documentary.
You mean there are things beyond the chance of injuring myself horribly? I didn't know that.
What, I mean, you're at home, you perform death-defying stunts, even though no one's there to watch?
Do you not?
Go ahead and give yourself a laugh token. I'm imagining there would be like a cutaway gag of several people, like of you at home, of like sticking a fork in a toaster and putting a water slide out your window and sliding down. Jordy, I need you to make a cool roll.
Cool roll.
Yep.
Nope. Joy's never been cool.
Jordy, for some reason, in fact, that's a terrible roll. For some reason, you're in his flashback, and Kyle Komodo lands on you. Goes out the water slide, and like, wait, what am I doing this flashback? And then, wham, just lands on you. Take a lump.
God damn my curse.
I'm alright.
Then we'll flash forward.
Komodoloco had a soft landing.
Soft landing. Fortunately, I landed on a sardonic cartoonist. They are soft and malleable. But flashing forward again, especially we're having we're having an image problem. Since diabetes is up 6,000%, people are looking for some sort of scapegoat.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not a goat then, isn't it?
Goats are the worst. Everyone nods.
I
But
could find a goat.
That might be useful, but we have a better plan. Kyle Komodo, you're the face of Komodoloco. It says that in your contract. If we go down, we're taking you with us. Actually, we have golden parachutes, so pretty much it's just you. So our marketing people have come up with a great plan. All right, see, for some reason, parents think things like juice and milk are healthier alternatives to caffeinated hummingbird feed. And by go ahead.
I'll just kind of stare at them as if I have no idea what they're saying.
So we've noticed that we've figured out a way to beat milk at its own game. See, we discovered that milk has a sinister secret. Look at this. Each one of their cartons has a threatening message on it of some child they made go missing.
I will say that they are absolutely right. I have never noticed that before.
Yes, that's very smart of you to agree with us. We like the cut of your jib, Mr. Komodo. So we thought that, hey, all these children that milk keeps making go missing, what if we, and by we I mean, Komodo Loco Co. That's right, I'm sorry, it's the Komodoloco company, so it's Komodo Loco Co. If we found the missing children and returned them, then we could say, yeah, Komodoloco, it returns missing children. Everyone likes having their children returned to them. This would be an amazing PR win.
I will say it shouldn't be hard to find them. I'm sure there's a milk factory where they make the milk out of whatever milk is made out of.
It's a mystery. We've been trying to solve this problem for years. They say slamming fist on the table. Where does this strange mystery liquid come from? Does it come bubbling up out of the ground? Do they catch it in rain catchers? Oh, it's a trade secret. One day we'll crack this. Big Dairy won't be able to hide from us. Give yourself a laugh point.
Thank you.
So, and also we're very fortunate that we're based here in Ruckerberg, the missing children capital of the world. So we're sure that there's got to be at least one or two missing children around here. So it shouldn't take you too long to find one or two of them.
Well, it's a good thing I know a bunch of patsies who are willing to help me with that.
Excellent. We like the way you think just like us. Where Patsy goes downhill. Alright, so let's shake on it. Kyle Komodo, if you can find the missing children.
I will use one of my promotional grabber things because I don't want to risk losing my flesh to the sheer amount of terrible diseases these people must have.
Oh yeah, definitely don't touch children. That's why we're rich people. We have like nannies and boarding schools for that. Except for my kid, says one despondent guy. He disappeared years ago. I've never seen him. And then he looks despondently at the milk carton and goes, Freddie boy, no! And he squeezes it and the milk comes out.
I'm going to slip out while things are nice and awkward.
And now, as you slip out, they'll go, and now our next order of business. Raise this with the board. All in favor? Aye. All those opposed? Oh, my poor Freddy's gone. We'll write that down as an abstain. Fred, go to the bathroom and clean yourself up. You're embarrassing us. So, Kyle Komodo, I assume you go, I assume you have some patsies in mind.
The usual bunch. Wilford, Jordy, Alec, and...
Well, Alec has set up his own paranormal investigation bureau.
Oh, he's busy. He's too good for me now. Okay, I see how it is.
Well, no, it makes an office easier to find, and he's not too busy. In fact, like his door is covered in cobwebs. Alec, what do you do when you're bored?
I usually sleep like a dog.
Right. So there's the desk and the chair, and it's empty, and then there's the carpet in front of it, and there's Alec curled up, running in his sleep. And hanging around the office is his assistant, Wilford Waffle. Wilford, there has been no business for 17 weeks in a row. So what is it you do around the office?
I imagine right now he's trying to re-glue the rhino horn onto his head.
You've
From
been
the last
trying.
adventure
You've been trying to
with
do
the
this
rhino virus.
for 17 weeks.
Yep. 17 weeks. Same spot. A lot of glue all over the place.
This time for sure.
Fortunately,
And-
Alec's asleep this time, so he can't stop me.
And Jordy, your life is a hell that never ends.
Indeed. I pine for the silence and quiet of the abyss.
The only interruption is when you were invited to the cut the ribbon at the Coach Raoul Memorial Park.
That guy got the best of both worlds, didn't he?
Well, you're still getting hit with all that.
Money?
Was it the alimony or the child support?
Both, I guess.
Oh, good news! The child support stopped.
Oh, must be dead.
Well, missing anyway.
Oh. Well. It's not like he cared. He ran away.
So what is it you've been doing for the past 17 weeks besides strangely getting caught in Komodo's flashbacks? That's so annoying.
Well, drawing new eyeballs for one.
Yeah, you got new eyeballs. It's a new episode.
Yeah, but I mean, I can make them better.
You keep trying.
Also, deadpanning at the camera, since I'm the only one that can see it.
All right, well, who should come by but our favorite guest star? Kyle finds you in the phone book under. Well, first he looked under private investigators, but they looked under Patsy's, and there you guys were. So
It's in the phone book right under pastries.
yeah, I need some Patsy's. Sir, this is a pastry shop. I need some cheese danishes. So Kyle Komodo will show up with a cheese danish.
That's clever, because it's true to the alphabet.
Alec, give yourself a laugh point.
Oh,
That has never lied to me.
wait, why do I get a laugh point?
Do you not want a laugh point?
Okay. I just want to clear up some confusion here.
I might be confused, but do you dare doubt me?
I remember the last time we tried. Well, it didn't turn out too good.
I think you'll remember that the GM is both a character in the game and crazy, and he's against us. Also, he's the GM in real life, too.
There'll be one of those Malcolm in the Middle / Johnny Test whip crack like camera pans, and there's me hunched over a typewriter, because of course I use a manual typewriter. It's like, do you dare doubt the wisdom of my genius? I've been in this business for 20 years, you know.
Oh, I would have gone with that John Candy movie where he's the writer, but he gets like knocked in the head and he gets sent into his own reality, where everything he types on the typewriter becomes real.
No, that's your hell, not his.
I
Well,
almost want to take a laugh away from you for that. Who remembers that movie?
Okay, how about this then?
I thought that was from Are You Afraid of the Dark?
No.
It might be from Are You Afraid of the Dark, but also this is the week that's the 25th anniversary of John Candy's passing, so let us have a moment of silence for John Candy. Okay, we're done.
So, Wilford Waffle will look up at Komodoloco, probably breaking in through the window instead of taking the door with his cheese Danish. And go up for a glue-filled hug.
Oh, it's like, oh, Kyle, it's you. Have you come to join join my investigation?
It's great to see you again.
I will stare over the person talking to me while I am apparently stuck to this other person. He's kind of just hanging off my side.
Oh yeah, he's covered in glue. By the way, the horn falls off again.
Ah, dang it. I'll never have infinite cosmic power again.
I'll tell him that his face seems to have fallen off.
No, he just looks like that.
And I will ask what they're investigating.
I think the mystery of why Alec has gone narcoleptic these days.
I was just taking a nap.
Yep.
As you can see, it's exciting every minute around here.
Yeah, there's actually a historic tour group has come to the office, and this device over here is a telephone. First invented, the model of the 1940s of the standard Bell model 1701. It's a device that people can use to communicate. This one hasn't rung in ages, as you can see, covered in cobwebs and disuse. A pristine example. Ooh, and everybody takes pictures with their phones.
Wilford will go quickly man the gift shop with Komodoloco in tow and like start pulling out Komodolocos from his friend and put them like out on the gift shop to sell.
Can you quickly make a sharp roll, as that's your salesman technique?
Anything I can do to help?
How about Sly? Get them now while they're cheap at $10 a pop.
Oh, go ahead and roll.
They're
Because I
fermented.
can actually have a
you know?
+0 instead of -2. Hey, it's a 9.
The tour group, the only thing they're interested in is, well, they would be interested in buying stuff, but each time you try to give it to them, it's stuck to your hand because you're covered in glue.
Well, look, it's authentic, straight from Alex's desk.
Yeah, that's okay. We're just gonna go.
Oh.
You are now covered in souvenirs, and Kyle Komodo is still stuck to you.
It's like, okay, yeah, I just ignore that. It's like, so, Kyle, what are you doing?
I will tell him apparently I'm going to be doing what he's doing. That seems to be my life now.
I said Kyle, not Jordy.
Well, I mean, I'm stuck to you, so I am doing whatever it is you're doing.
Well, I am waiting for someone. Well, I was waiting for someone to. Well, I do solve mysteries of the paranormal, but so far nothing has happened in 17 weeks.
Meanwhile, there's a lightning crack outside the window, and then 10,000 ghosts and demons fly by and is gone in a few seconds.
Must be Tuesday again.
Yeah, that's not a mystery. That happens all every Tuesday.
Yep.
So I will tell him that, I've heard a certain problem going on, and out of the kindness of my heart, I might, have something that might be going on that I might need help with for no real reason.
Okay, I might be able to help you.
Well, useless wild goose chases are what we're great at.
I will tell them about missing children and say that is no way related to me. I have a form that says so. You can sign it right here.
He produces a contract. This contract sponsored by Komodoloco. Komodoloco, we're full of jargon and.
Wow, this is a really tight contract. Look, it even has an end user license agreement for just
Yeah.
reading it.
Komodoloco, official soft drink of every video game end user license agreement.
If you sign here, we'll give you 500 Komodo points.
What
Oh
can
wow,
you
I'm just 20 away from a prize. This will be great.
What can you get for that?
I'm so confused. I just signed it.
That is worth one bottle cap. Don't
All right,
bottle in place.
So congratulations. So your plan here is to find missing children. And if you can find missing children and bring them back to their parents, sponsored by Komodoloco. Komodoloco sponsors child rescue.
Okay, could you tell me who said children are?
Probably no one important.
Yeah,
And-
where would you get a list of missing children?
You could make one.
The newspaper, maybe?
I like you to say, you could make one. This is Jordy. Jordy, you're planning on abducting children and then writing their names down? Yeah, here's your list.
Well, look, if they go
that's
missing,
on the list on Wikipedia.
You can help this list by expanding it.
You can help. That's a last point for you. Missing children. This will see you go by expanding. Shrug, go outside, come back with some children stuck to you.
Yeah. And Alec is just like, listen. It's like, I'd rather not be caught doing that if anyone finds.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm on a. Thanks everybody for coming to our stream where we talk about the plight of missing children. We're expecting good taste. Screw you. Ah. Sorry, I've lost everything. I apologize. So, all right.
It's all good.
So, all right. So, so what was your plan to make a list of besides looking at the Wikipedia list and adding to it?
We can look at the old newspaper building.
Yeah.
Newspapers still exist, right? Who
Well,
knows?
in fact, that's their motto. The Ruckerberg Times. Paper news is still a thing.
I look at the what the called. It's I'm trying to remember what the classifieds and see if there's any missing children.
Classified missing
Wouldn't that be
children.
people looking for children?
Help!
But-
I've been kidnapped and have only access to send this to the news.
Well, no, that's what the parents would send. Police
No,
records, anything.
I like your plan of looking at newspaper. However, there isn't anything about missing children. There's just men seeking women, women seeking men seeking men, and women seeking women.
Okay, let's police records then.
Well,
All right, so you're off to the police station then.
wasn't
I look at the bulletin board.
wasn't the whole thing the backs of milk cartons or something?
There was also milk cartons, but where does one get milk?
This is true.
Okay, milk cartons. Okay, I look at them. I look at the first milk carton.
There is no milk in your office of any kind.
Sorry. I thought we were going. I thought we were outside right now. Okay.
But where
Okay.
would you go?
God damn it, Alex! Your fridge is filled with milk.
With vitamin R. Alec, you can leave your office, you're outside, but where do you go to get milk? I mean, where does one get milk?
The nearest grocery store.
Okay, so you'll go to A Mart, which is the local grocery. And the first problem you'll run into is that since A Mart is a low poly asset flip, that hey, these aren't groceries. This is one long, flat, blurry texture that's been painted on the aisles.
Most of the shelves are empty on this too.
But yes, eventually you can find the dairy department, and yes, there are milk cartons there, and there are several children, all of which have the saddest faces you've ever seen. If you've seen, please report. To missing.
I'll do some touch up to make him happy again.
Make a zany roll.
May I assist?
Do you also want to draw on the cartons and make them have smiley faces?
I got some googly eyes.
Couldn't hurt.
Do you have a special assist move?
I don't believe I do.
Like
Okay.
what's your playbook move?
Grandstanding. So I don't think it
Right,
applies.
because you're a big. No, isn't grandstanding is one of the moves? Give someone else a bonus. Oh no, it's not. You're the blowhard type guy. Okay. Well, you can assist him because he's only partially successful. So you go ahead and give him some googly eyes. So they're not sad children anymore.
It's very confused children, apparently, which is an improvement.
I mean, it really works to the text. You draw something that solves your current problem. I made unhappy kids happy again.
Suddenly, we'll jump cut away, and there'll be a newspaper that's like spirals in, and then it's discovered that missing children better off wherever they are now. And then we'll cut to a speech by Mayor Ed Zane, whose face is he looks like a human, but his face is in a swollen rictus of rigor mortis, and he says, "Yes, and now we'd like to go ahead and congratulate Jordi Burrell here for solving the problem of missing children when he discovered that they were in a better place."
Thank you,
Here you go,
Mr.
Jordi.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It was literally the least I could do.
Ha ha ha! That's the platform I got elected on. Here's the key to the city. This little key is for the deadbolt.
Raise it above my hand.
Lots of flashbulb pictures, even though that's not even a thing anymore.
Well, yeah, of course. This is 100 years in the past, isn't it?
Um, I guess it is.
I think those cameras are only legally allowed to be owned by people who say, "What a scoop."
What a scoop!
Oh, with a ticket and a hat.
Kyle, your phone will ring. Your phone, by the way, is an N-Gage because, of course.
Oh man, I can't wait to play riffs.
Okay, that's a last point for you for remembering riffs.
Wait, Engage, is this the one that had Battlespire on it too?
I don't know, but it had side talking and it had the riffs game. But anyway, it's a call from your bosses, Kyle Komodo. What are you doing, you idiot? You're making people like happy that their children are missing. You're supposed to be finding the missing children and making us look good in the process. What's wrong with you?
I will tell him I have a list. Where should I start?
Look,
Hey, Alan Anderson.
Yeah. Arthur Andrew, voted by his class, we most likely be the first in the phone book. Look, we don't care about your list. Hurry up and find those missing children while children are still a thing. I'm watching the news right now, and according to the polling demographics, children are testing really, really low. That's our core demographic. We tried selling this stuff to old people, and their hearts kept exploding.
I'll tell him that we should probably tell them that where the customers might hear.
I forgot. Your phone is side talk, which means everyone can hear us. Look, you can be replaced, Kyle. We already have your replacement all lined up.
God, it must be that Gary Gila guy. I hate him.
I was thinking Ludwig von Loco.
Ludwig von Loco.
Wait, I'll tell him I will deal with it, because that is what I do.
You better. It's in your contract. We'll bust you all the way down to janitorial assistant.
Oh hey, that's my title.
Yeah, assistant to Wilfred Waffle. Is that what you want?
The city's richest man.
Now, I believe we already had the public inquiry. We have verified that Wilfred Waffle is not technically a man. In fact, we're not really sure if he's animal, vegetable, or mineral.
And Alec is just looking around going,
I like
what am I
multiple
doing
choice
here?
questions like that.
Well, he's an admiral then, isn't he?
I like to think of myself as more of a modern major general, but that's not here or there.
And Alec is around going, what am I doing here?
I think we were looking for missing children.
I will tell her I have an idea. If we wait long enough, they won't be children anymore. If they aren't children anymore, there won't be many missing children.
Right,
Genius.
but then you won't find them either.
But how are you going to do that during the deadline? We'd have to advance time somehow.
There's a deadline?
Well,
before you get fired.
Yeah, they'll fire Kyle Komodo.
But again, if they become adults, and thus they're not children, then you haven't found them either.
Jordy, don't do anything anymore.
Don't do anything. Fine. And Jordy sits on his hands.
That really does put a time frame on the schedule. You have to find them before they turn into adults, and then no one cares. Then they're society's problem.
So, do we know where this milk comes from? That was actually probably a good idea.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, we're not here for good ideas. Who are we?
Yeah. Oh, I have one then, if that's the case.
I just want to look at the milk carton. See the first person. Look at there by the missing.
It's a picture of a girl whose eyes are dark and haunted, but she has the nicest smile.
I don't know, they're googly. Or else have to be googly too.
Yeah, they're googly. Yeah, no. So it's all dark with a background. It's got that weird kind of digitization. JPEG. It looks like some sort of 90s J horror movie, except she's got googly eyes and a big smile.
Yeah. And I just look at Alec and George. Just look at Wilford and Alec going, huh. and then like any information and stuff.
Well, it says that she's missing, and if so, call this. And I guess I guess the milk is produced by the Ruckerberg Milk Works.
So I called the number.
Oh yeah, there's the 800 number on the side. Hello, it's Morning in America. You've called the Ruckerberg Milkworks Lost Children Hotline. If you are a lost child, press 1. If you would like to lose a child, press 2.
I will suggest we press both.
You have pressed both buttons. We are now, please hold the phone about 9 inches in front of your face.
I hold him. I hold him in front of the air.
Hold in front of the air? Alright. I need everybody except Alec to make a sharp roll. So that would be Kyle, Jordy, and Wilford.
Oh boy, I can't possibly succeed this, I say.
9.
Alright.
5.
And Jordy, did you roll 9?
I haven't yet. For some reason, the Microsoft account problem box has popped up right over the roll box.
Do you want me to roll for you?
Go for it. It's just 2d6. I'm flat 0 on sharp.
Alright, you're not that sharp yet.
Damn you, Microsoft.
It looks like we're all rather blindsided by this.
Well, no, Wilford rolled the lowest in the 5. Wilford, you're punched in the face by a extendo glove that comes out of the phone. Take a lump.
Oof. Just goes flying into the default texture. What are they?
Yeah,
Shelves. Shelves. They're shelves. That's the word.
Into the shelves. When you hit them, lots of mysterious cartons fly off, but the shelves themselves are the same. They bounce around and then slowly fade out of existence, like bad video game assets.
Sorry, Wilford. I was aiming at air.
It's okay. I've felt worse.
Another
hey.
voice will come out of Alec's phone to say, "Yes, this is the customer service department. My name is Cynthia. How can I help you?" Are you a missing child?
It's
Can I take the phone?
Unless Alex stops you.
well, Kyle was the one who suggested this, so here you go.
I will grab the phone, put on a terrible, very high voice, and I will tell them that my parents did not buy me that pony I wanted, and because of this, I need to be kidnapped.
Well, I'm glad you told me that you were putting on a terrible high voice, because I couldn't tell from your regular voice. Ha ha ha! I'm giving myself a laugh point as I hunch over my typewriter. I'm a genius.
Well, that's the last of my self-confidence gone.
Hey, you're Kyle Komodo. You're bigger than this. And you're also trying to put a fast one over on someone. That's definitely a sly roll.
Okay. I'm gonna put a laugh point on that.
Well, you can roll first and then decide if you want to laugh.
Okay.
Because it's +3 back. I think you're going to want to spend a laugh point.
Yeah, I'm gonna do so.
Alright, so that raises it to 8. I don't know, says Cynthia. There's a lot of children who want to be kidnapped.
I'll tell them I'm really good at fitting in the chimneys, though.
Chimney sweeping, eh? Not much demand for that these days, except in Ruckerberg, where they have a surprising amount of chimneys and attics. Sure, we can help you because you're a small, bitter child. You have to learn that life is just nothing but a long series of disappointments. Well, we have the perfect place for you. All we need you to do is go to the Ruckerberg Interstate and play in the middle of it. Someone will be there shortly.
I'll tell them that I will bring along my siblings who are completely the same species as me and nothing else.
Sure. All right. Be there soon. And don't forget to drink your milk. Makes you grow big and strong.
But then I won't fit in the chimney.
After they hang up on you, we'll have to smash. We'll have to smash cut to Cynthia, like putting the receiver back with their big hairy knuckles, and goes, "That's yes, and, just got off the line, boss. We've got plenty more coming." And they'll have to pan over and see the fingers just keep going. Good. My wonderfully circuitous plan is now 2/3 complete.
But now it sounds like we're off to go play in the interstate, huh? But
Yeah,
wait a
it's like-
second,
it's
you
like,
told them we
well-
all look the same. We don't look anything alike. Presumably. Especially not Jordy here. No one could look like this.
I mean, Jordy has. I mean, look at those eyeballs. And then we'll have to do a SpongeBob SquarePants, like, close in on his eyeballs.
I put googly eyes over my eyeballs.
You got googly eyes now?
You can't beat googly eyes, they're the best. Best. I know, I'm supposed to be deadpan and sardonic, but everybody loves googly eyes.
I love the idea that
Absolutely.
you're deadpan, but you have googly eyes.
I mean, it's written on the back of the googly eyes that everyone loves googly eyes.
Yep.
But how are we going to trick them into thinking that we're all Komodoloco's siblings?
You guys have a
Or
plan?
was it Alec? I can't remember who was making the call again. I'm stupid.
Alec made the
Everybody-
call, but it was Komodoloco who answered it.
Well, Kyle, what is your plan to make everyone look like they're related?
Am I still stuck to... Who am I stuck to again?
No, that joke's old. We're done.
It wore
Okay.
off.
Didn't pay any to the audiences.
Clearly we need disguises, like, a foolproof disguise like a trench coat and sunglasses.
Or
And a hat.
or
a
yeah,
hat.
helmet and
I don't suppose
sunglasses.
you have a whole bunch of merchandise you can shill out to the audience and us.
Why, by chance, Kyle Komodo travels everywhere with, caps and a t-shirt cannon.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna get that thing
To
loaded
that,
up.
I could perhaps roll naivete and give him a +1 forward to rolls to disguises with this merchandise.
That sounds like a perfectly normal thing to do.
Yes, so
And-
I'll roll with a +2.
I believe I speak for everyone when I say that's the best idea you've ever had.
and Alec,
And it's a great idea at that. Not only, find a way that everyone else is too busy overthinking to notice. So I literally just pull it off the textureless shelves.
Yep.
Wait,
Okay.
Can I
So,
make a can I make one quick roll
What for?
to check the script?
Okay, go ahead and check the script. I believe it's a zany roll.
It is. Nope, no idea. I must have left the script at home. I can't tell. My googly eyes are looking in every direction.
Yep.
and Alec is like, well, at least we know who's kidnapping the children now.
Our
It's
goal
okay,
is
just put on this Komodoloco mask, you'll be fine.
well, I can tell you that Norman Rafferty, the author, is pleased. Excellent. Now we can have not just regular action figures, but also the Komodo Loco variant figures. Someone call Todd McFarlane. I've got him on speed dial.
Not Raul Partha.
Wow, this is the kind of mess that actually moves with my mouth.
So, would you guys just wearing Komodo Loco shirts now?
Shirts, the helmets, and presumably Komodoloco lizard masks.
Are they lizard masks? Why is lizard
Oh,
masks?
I imagine Komodoloco is a Komodo.
Does he not
Yes.
sell the lizards? What happened if a lizard is wearing a lizard mask that doesn't fit their face?
I imagine it's just very awkward to wear.
I hate to point this out, guys, but I don't think the Komodoloco product brand is very well thought out.
I take offense
There's-
to that.
That's
Kyle.
nothing more Komodoloco can't solve. Here, drink another can.
Yeah. Kyle, your phone rings. And when you
I
pick
will
it up,
answer it.
it's and when you pick up the answer is, this is the executive board again. We understand you're testing incredibly low among sardonic losers. That's our biggest market.
I thought our biggest mark was children, I'll tell them.
Um Children don't have a lot of pocket change. Sardonic losers are the largest market. They're the ones who spend the most money on bad movies, pointless video games, and junk food. You better turn this around.
Sounds like they're second only to the googly eye demographic.
There's a lot of overlap. It's like a Venn diagram.
Oh, we're scoring very high among the ghoulie demographic. Keep doing whatever you're doing there. But, well, this is your last chance. You're on thin ice. I didn't get to be the CEO of a major corporation by not firing people for random reasons to make it look like I actually do something useful. How do you respond to this, Kyle?
I'm thinking. Somebody give me something funny to say. I'm a little bit stumped.
Don't wake daddy.
That's not funny. That's creepy.
Sorry, you said don't break the ice. Now I was remembering all the other little box games that came with this kind of things, and Don't Wake Daddy was one of them.
Oh, wow.
I could just tell them names of old board games, so I don't think it's going to be relevant somehow.
The candy.
Tell them, I don't have time for your stupid deep dive references. Get back to work. And then he hangs up the phone and then turns to his, turns to the other board member and goes, "Ha-ha! Click! I've got 4 in a row. See here? Diagonally. Pretty sneaky, sis." I guess back to you guys. So you're all dressed up to look like Kyle's family. Is your plan next to play in traffic?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is my jam.
Yes, because when you get to the highway, first of all, it's non-stop cars. They're just like zooming like crazy. Like people just driving randomly in every direction.
Yeah, going, they better get here soon, and making silly positions as I try to avoid cars running over me.
Go ahead and make a zany roll, because that's what silly positions are. You're good at zany, right?
-1.
Let's see. You know what's funnier than you making a lot of poses? You getting brutally injured.
Okay. This is like all my things.
Whoa.
You're
Even
short
all
one
one
die,
less
you're
die.
short 1 die.
7. It's actually 7, and I'll use my last in a 10.
Wow, you'll get to the center island just fine. Kyle, he's making you look bad.
This is basically pretty much my thing, so I want a grandstand.
All right, go ahead and make a grandstand roll. You call that playing in traffic?
And I'm going to spend one more laugh point, because I am not going to be one up here.
Well, you can roll first and then decide to spend a laugh point.
Right.
So are you going to be zany? You're going to be cool?
Sly, because that's great.
Oh, Sly, that's what powers that. Yeah, but that's an 8. But you're going to spend a laugh point and raise that to 11?
Yep.
It's up to 11! Rock music appears out of nowhere.
I'm going to, make, a professional video of this. A lot of smash cuts, a lot of diagonals, a lot of ska music.
Yeah, the ska music starts up. Ska band appears, which is like 20% of the local population. We got the Fish Islands.
I'm going to make some new merchandise, get our sales back up. Because this is going to be good for our customers.
It's what is this? Like Kyle, brand. Yeah. Oh man, what would you sell somebody who plays in traffic?
A baby.
Insurance.
A baby or insurance. Why are we on selling babies? Why does this keep getting darker?
Baby's day
Don't
out.
forget to wear an Elderberry Junction. Just, you go out, you get a free baby,
Free
Free baby with every purchase.
Look, we got a real problem down here. That's all I'm saying.
All right, well, so Alec and Komodo are playing in traffic. What about you, Jordy and Wilford?
Well, I believe I'm going to just kind of casually cross the interstate here, and then, perhaps lean over at something, innocent and very vulnerable, like a ladybug or something, get very interested into it, and perhaps cause a massive pile up thereby.
That sounds like naivete to me.
There we go. So let's go ahead and roll some zany. It's not going to be pretty.
Well, you outdid Kyle. So yeah, you'll just kind of like wander and like someone will be driving in their car, drinking coffee with one hand and eating a scone with the other, and go, "Dear God, what is that? There is no God!" and just turn sideways, and then he'll get rammed by the pizza delivery truck, and then he'll get rammed by someone else where the cheese will fall. Oh, the cheese, it burns! And then they'll get rammed by the oil truck, which will then explode, and then they'll get
Oh
rammed.
no, the chocolate truck and the peanut butter truck, they're on a head-on collision now. No!
Now that's a deep dive.
Ah, yes, it is.
So a giant fireball explosion appears. We'll have to pull the camera back, and you'll have to have like the city illuminated as a giant fireball.
And then Wilford just like casually stands back up, ladybug on his fingers, like, oh, it's so cute.
Well, Jordy, I don't know how you're gonna top that.
Oh, I assume that the wreckage has already happened, so I'm just fine. So I walk forwards into the street, and I'll just take a lump myself as a piece of wreckage falls out of the air and hits me when I think I'm fine.
Go ahead and take a lump, but also take a laugh, because that is the kind of thing that would happen here. Yeah, you're hitting the face with a flaming muffler. It makes your googly eyes fall off.
Dear God, no. What hath God wrought?
So yeah, there's a big atrocity in traffic, but of course a truck is going to have to pull up that says free milk on the side, but milk has been scribbled out. It says candy instead.
Oh boy! I want to fall for that one. Free candy.
The car pulls up, doors open, and I guess Wilford is trying to get inside. Wilford, is that naivete, or do you want to roll something else to get inside the car?
Let's go ahead and say naivete, because I even have a +1 on that.
Yeah.
Or
good.
I guess arguably should if one of the early ones is +1 for it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong too. Depends on how slapstick works in that case. I don't think it's stacked.
Yeah, I think it's just naivete. So
okay, so let's roll 2.
Some of them say plus laughs or plus lumps, but I think yours is just a flat bonus.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, so some dark figures with sacks try to come out, and then Wilford like bowls them over, getting into the truck. And it's like, oof, this getting easier to kidnap them every day. They approach you with their sacks.
It's mine.
Want some candy?
I will ask if they have any strangers.
Yes, we do. They're in the bag. Check it out.
I love strangers.
They'll slip the bag over your head and you're been kidnapped. How about you, Kyle?
I gotta go find the strangers they promised me.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, that was Kyle. My bad.
Right.
It's Alec, I guess, the next person we have to kidnap.
Well, this is. Well, it's like, ooh, yeah. I pretend to I pretend to be a child, so it's like, ooh, candy.
Alec, I need you to make a sly roll. Wait a minute. You're not a child. You're Peter Falk. I've seen all your episodes. You're here because of that murder I did. And you're gonna sit here and pretend you don't notice and drag it out and milk it for 2 hours.
Sorry, the out of character. The audio said that. Who am I supposed? Who's?
You accuse you of being Peter Falk, and then you're gonna drag out for the next 2 hours about his murder.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I confess, I did it. There, you can just take me to jail. Just saved everybody a bunch of big waste of their time. Looks like you're failing at being kidnapped, Alec. What are you going to do?
It's like okay. While he's distracted, I'll just while they're distracted by their ranting there, I'll try to go in. Get into the truck and find the others.
All right. Do you have a special ability for doing that, or you want to just use one of the standard attributes?
Standard attributes.
Okay. I guess that would be well, if you want to sneak in while everyone's distracted, I guess that's another attempt to be sly. Unless you want to be cool about it.
+2, so cool.
And Jordy, you're not at 3 lumps yet, are you?
No, I'm at 2.
All right. Well, some people are trying to kidnap you. What do you do?
I'll pretend to be asleep.
I need you to make a sly roll.
Look at this kid passed out in the middle of traffic.
Man, that's well. I didn't know children were so fat and lumpy and sardonic.
And how did I do?
Children of America, am I right?
Well, a 12 is a much better roll, so you can sneak into the truck. Yeah, Children of America. Child obesity is on the rise. Plus, also, I blame the YouTubes. They stuff you in a sack. They'll get back in the truck and navigate through the debris. For no good reason, a helicopter falls out of the sky. Oh, humanity! And here with the traffic report, apparently there is a epic tragedy has occurred on the Ruckenberg Interstate. We're recommending alternate routes. Plus, also as a pollution advisory is the ashes of the dead.
Somehow I feel like we might have made a poor decision somewhere along the way.
As long as it doesn't affect Komodoloco stocks, it's all fine, right?
The
Komodoloco
parent,
has nothing
There's
to do with
nothing
it.
to connect me to this. Not one thing.
the parent-child two-legged potato sack race has been postponed for the next foreseeable future.
Yeah, so, all right, so, Alec, you're not actually kidnapped. Everyone else is actually in sacks. So as you're driving around, the guys in their dark suits say, excellent, because they can't actually see you hiding in the truck as you are hiding in, I don't know, the first aid kit or something.
Well, I think I'm hiding behind boxes of milk or something.
Right. The truck is impossibly large on the inside because cartoon. Excellent. Now that we've got them, we can get out of these terrible outfits. They remove their black masks, revealing their milkman hats and milkman uniforms.
Gasp.
So that's where they all went.
And it's like, yeah, I kind of figured it out when they said if you want to be kidnapped.
Okay, hold on. Says one of them. You need to go ahead and put my codec to the correct frequency. Whooshing! Boss, it's us. We were trying to sneak past the guards, but the problem is we've got dummy milk, and the sound of the sloshing keeps alerting them. And the voice on the other end will say, that is the latest meme reference. That is the most forced I have ever heard a meme. You are so lucky that you are outside of striking distance. Do you have the children? The children, because I have a bizarre accent that makes no sense. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 of them. Probably the last children in the entire city. Excellent. It is in your best interests to bring them to the milk factory. And unless one of you does something untoward, you will be driven to the milk works.
Yeah, I stay put.
Okay, the truck pulls through. They'll drive through the canyon of the giant of the buildings. They drive the industrial district. First, to go past the warehouse district where they have the empty cardboard boxes, which of course you drive through. boxes fly everywhere. Then you go to the smoke warehouse where there's a shootout going on between people hiding behind cover. And finally, you'll get to the Milkworks, where they'll open the gate and let you inside. There's, of course, the shot where there's the really blinding light with the lens flare, and then they'll close it. And then, the truck will be put up on a lift and lifted up into the air, and they'll be turned 180 degrees. They'll be grabbed by a crane. It'll be pulled over several bubbling acid pits, and then it'll be slowly put down back on the ground. And then they'll open the back doors and toss the sacks out.
Ah, candy.
There's no candy here. That was a lie. Ha 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 ha. All we have for you. All we have for you are celery and carrots.
No, that's the worst thing possible. My entire perceptual reality is turned upside down. Everything's a lie.
Yes, let's all point at you and laugh. Ha ha ha.
No.
Alec, you're like peering out of the back of the truck watching this as they shake the three of them out. And then, of course, as the three of them are shaken out and thrown out on the ground, they'll see a pair of boots, and they'll slowly look up and see a figure in a trench coat. It is a mysterious and villainous-looking cat. Yes, again, it is Mr. Albert Whiskers, the perfect cat.
It all makes sense now. Cats love milk.
These children,
So-
they get uglier each time we see them. Wait, this one looks familiar. Who rolled lowest on the sly check?
I think it was HH.
Actually, yeah.
No, he got 7.
Wait, this one. I think I recognize that branding, that air of disgusting self-importance. He peers. He'll lift his glasses. Well, actually, he won't lift his sunglasses. He'll peer at Kyle through his sunglasses as his eyes glow red. Kyle, Mr. Whiskers doesn't believe you're a small child. How do you respond to this?
Well, you know what small children are good at?
Nothing.
Being caffeinated.
Oh,
I must be at least this caffeinated to do what I'm about to do, which is that caffeinated.
are you grandstanding or are you zany?
You know what?
I think you could probably just use your catchphrase to casually pass that, couldn't you?
If you
Sounds
allow
like
it, sure.
rule.
What do you think?
Is that
Mr. Whiskers here will not be fooled by simple catchphrases. You'll have to you'll either have to make a zany roll or a grandstand roll.
I think zany is what
I think
want.
zany is more appropriate because if you grandstand, you're at risk of revealing who you are because you are awesome. I believe you are extreme.
Oh, okay then.
Wow. Well, I take it back. He's obviously obnoxious enough to be a small child. Look at their grubby little hands and their manic caffeinated energy. He'll be perfect for our plan. Because as you know, and everyone rolls their eyes because that's the worst branding ever, here at the Milkworks, the secret of where milk comes from. Behold! And the lights will come on and reveal these horrible beasts, covered in leather and with horns and constantly emitting foul odors. They are known as cows. And using a method.
Oh god, it's terrifying.
I, Mr. Whiskers, have discovered milk can be extracted from their very nipples.
Ah, it's disgusting. Censor it. Put up the censor bar.
Oh my god,
And-
they Crumbleford.
And I'm just going, really?
Well, yes, really. And now you. Now that I have captured every child in Ruckerberg, we'll be able to finally harvest enough milk to make the perfect dairy. With all of this in one place, I would be able to conquer the world!
No, but then what?
And did
Well, after the world will be mine. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do with it? I'd like to roll naivete to just confuse him. Give
Yeah.
everyone else an opportunity to do anything.
Make a roll, then.
But up, I've found a deep existential question for him.
Is the world enough? It is my purpose.
uh,
Go ahead.
and Alec is like, okay, now that he knows his plan, she's going up. I reveal myself and go, wow, you're just getting more pathetic as you go along, aren't you?
Ah! It's Alex, the paranormal investigator! My arch nemesis! He'll shake his fist at you! When he shakes his fist at you, let's make a tough roll.
A tough roll, huh? Oh boy.
Yes, as I am Mr. Whiskers, the perfect cat. You're somewhat intimidated, but you can hold your ground.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you have everything, but you for. Yes, it's. By the way,
You're too late. My plan is almost to fruition. Quickly, men, get those children to work milking those cows. The milkmen start pushing Wilford, Jordy, and Kyle towards the cows.
No, it can't be. I can't accept this. I can't live in a world where I'm gonna eat carrots and celery. And I will jump over the guardrail into the milk.
Wilford attempts to escape the guards. Wilford, what skills do you have useful in overpowering the guards? Or getting past them?
Well, I am tough.
You could go ahead and roll your tough.
Go ahead and roll that. And you know what? I'll go ahead and spend a laugh on that.
Okay. So you push past them and start running towards. Well, I didn't say they were big vats of milk. They're big vats of acid, lactic acid specifically.
That's okay. I imagined it to be milk, and given that I'm a terrifying monster.
You guards! What is it I pay you for? That's what Wilford's doing. What about Jordy, Alec, and Kyle?
I'm confused, I think. What was
Yeah,
the step after getting all the milk, or making the best milk?
Yeah, and what are you exactly using the children for? Harvesting? Harvesting what exactly?
Their perfect hands. Their little tiny little hands are perfect for stroking cow nipples.
Right, but after you make the perfect milk, how do you take over the world?
And couldn't you? And why use children? Couldn't you use machines for this sort of thing?
Why are you lecturing me, you idiots? Stop Wilford before he gets away! And you two! It is in your best interest to shut the hell up! What skill, I assume you're blathering to try and make him, to keep him distracted? I guess that could be sharp if you guys want.
No, mine was a legitimate question.
Yeah, that was a legitimate question for me as well.
Well, he's, then, guys, both of you go ahead and roll your sharp to see if you can get a good answer out of Mr. Whiskers. Kyle, what are you doing while this is going on?
Well, I probably need to get out of here, and I've got an idea on how to escape.
I've rolled at least four times now.
I rolled 9.
Jeez.
Right. So, I'm gonna grab anybody who wants to escape with me. I'm gonna get one of those cows, and you know what? Rodeos are totally extreme.
What's a rodeo?
It's where you jump on a cow and try to stay on its back for 8 seconds.
That should be enough time to get away.
Oh, rodeo, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just deaf.
Go ahead and make a grandstanding roll.
Okay. Gonna spend my last laugh on that.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're spinning your left, because when you jump on the cow's back and you go, observe the rodeo, the cow's going to, pause and look up at you and, of course, break kayfabe and say, you know, the rodeos are usually on surly bulls and not on us domesticated cows, right? Say something funny, Kyle. You're on the spot. We have dead air.
Okay, God, something funny. Somebody help me out here. Alright, I guess I have to think of something clever.
So the West was won.
I could help you out. Like, yeah. I
I always tell them to
come
do
on,
it.
Bessie. Gender doesn't matter when you're high on Komodoloco.
That's good. That's real good.
Boys, girls, everything in between. Caffeine and sugar for everyone. Boo. Yeah, so they'll start like kicking around. Jordy, you rolled a 4. Mr. Whiskers is tired of your crap and gets you caught in a QTE event where he just punches the crap out of you.
That's lump number 3.
That is lump number 3. You are out of action for an indeterminate amount of time. There I've been an example of him. I have murdered your friend in a cutscene, and I'll do the same to you.
He'll be okay. And and I rolled a 9.
Yep. Well, always with the questions. There'll be plenty of time to answer those questions once I have removed those googly eyes of yours.
I don't have googly eyes.
Then you'll wish you had! So Komodo starts bucking on the cow. Wilford, your captors run after you and say, "No, not on the acid, it's too dangerous."
I
Wilford,
can't take a healthy world. I need my candy. I'm
So-
getting on a sugar low.
So you're going to plunge yourself into the lactic acid.
Yes, and perhaps use. I have 2 options here to either do slapstick and miss, and cause some kind of disaster thereby again, or to use my monstrous nature to do something terrifying.
Well, that's a good question. Which one do you want to use?
You know what? I haven't used the monstrous tendency for a while, so perhaps once I flop over the side into the acid, my terrifying monstrous body absorbs it, growing big and strong, just like it was milk.
Make a zany roll to see if you can pull that off.
Oh boy. I will throw my last laugh into that to make it an 11. Oh wait, no, an 8 actually does work, so that's never mind. That's
Well,
fine. Complication happens.
With complications. You will hurl yourself into the lactic acid. There will be a horrible frothing noise as you discover, this isn't candy. This isn't candy at all.
No, I've been lied to again.
And your body will mutate and contort. Your head will become large. You'll grow 5 extra eyes. A tentacled mass will writhe out of you. Some of the other milkmen will send their point going, "Oh no! Another plan will be involved with Mr. Whiskers has somehow turned into a horrible monster that will destroy us all."
Meanwhile, there's just a loud echoing roar of candy from the new monster.
No one could have foreseen this happening. Oh, quickly, you must escape! And they run out, stomping on Shorty's floor. Meanwhile, the children is like, "Hey, that's Kyle Komodo, spokesman of Komodoloco. It turns out we could have just ridden these cows to safety this entire time. Come on, children, let's work together for a common goal. Cooperating is fun, yay!" And so the children start climbing on the cows and attempt to imitate Kyle Komodo, and it goes horribly wrong.
As it does.
As the cows moo and drop and kick the children and stomp on them. Thanks for coming for our stream. If you came to see horrible child mutilation, boy, do we have a game for you. Oh God, this isn't gonna get us banned from Twitch or anything, is it?
Only if there's a nipple. Oh no, wait. There's many nipples.
Oh my God, Wilford is covered in so many nipples.
Oh no! Quick, censor me.
Well, Whiskers is gonna be distracted from his fight with Alec. Go, Knew this would happen. Oh, sorry. No, sorry. You wouldn't say you knew this happened. How could this have ever happened? Another one of my biological experiments has gone out of control. Alec, I reach out to you, not just as your arch enemy, but this time as a friend that we must bandy together and defeat the common evil. Will you fight side by side with me?
That common evil is my friend. See ya.
Ah, no! Betrayed! Well, I'm also good. Alec,
Yeah, so now I can help the children before they get even more hurt themselves even more.
what abilities do you have that are useful in helping children?
I guess I have my. I guess I have my scheming role. Okay, I can organize it, maybe help them out, do something like that.
Go ahead and make a scheming roll. I was thinking it's probably the best ability.
Yeah, it's roll plus sharp, so plus.
Yep. Go ahead and give us a roll. Well, you are semi-successful, so some of the children will, be hurled into girders and splattered, but others will listen to you.
Splattered? Please be more specific.
Well, they'll be killed off screen like Invader Zim. Do you remember that one kid who got attacked by a squirrel and then fell off the roof in Invader Zim?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I
thing.
remember.
Okay, so there's nothing on screen.
Yeah. Well, it's infamous because they dubbed an ADR later. They had to dub in "I'm okay" because they were worried that people would be traumatized. By the way, the kid never comes back. He's canonically killed by that. But that's the
Famous
level.
last words. I'm okay.
Yeah, you see that in a lot of cartoons. They get flung off scene this bad ADR. I'm okay. In fact, wait, help me out, Jordy. Can you just say "I'm okay" for me?
Okay.
Yeah, we just we just dub in Jordy's voice. I'm okay. Just ADR later on. Quickly, everyone, follow this strange man in a trench coat.
Trench coat?
That's how you're dressed, right? You're a private investigator.
Hey, you revealed
no,
yourself.
No. No, I'm just dressed as I usually am.
Which is in a trench coat.
That's.
Aren't you dressed like McGruff the crime dog in a trench coat?
No, I'm dressed like in a t-shirt and such.
Oh, right, because you've got the Kyle logo on. Sorry, I always thought you wore a trench coat because you're a private investigator. That's what private investigators wear, right?
He's not. He's not noir.
I mean, in the picture you drew of him, I always thought it was a bathrobe.
That makes even less sense. Well, I guess Kyle, you're going to bash the front doors open, riding the cow to victory, huh?
Pretty much.
Okay, so yeah, you strike a pose. The ska band is back, and they play you out.
I don't think skas are typically associated with rodeo, but I'll take it.
Country
Hey,
themed Komodoloco theme.
It's yeah. Well, they play it in like kind of Western version. I've been forgotten, I Drew. I've been married a long time ago. Where did he come from? Where did he go?
I have that song too ingrained in memory. Move along.
Yep. And then Alec comes out, leading an army of children. Yay! This leaves Wilford alone as suddenly other milkmen appear, armed with guns, and they start shooting at you, trying to hit your weak point for massive damage.
Meanwhile, I'm just destroying the entire facility in the search for candy.
What skills do you have useful in destroying an entire city? I believe it's gonna be a tough roll, right?
I was gonna say slapstick because my goal is actually candy.
Make a slapstick roll.
All right. That is plus zany, so I have +2. I believe I am also. No, I still got one left. Hey, I pull it off.
Yes. Eventually, you'll smash large parts of the facility, but then you'll discover their secret locker of ice cream.
Ooh.
And start gobbling this. The other guys who are shooting at you and their bullets. It's no use. Our bullets keep bouncing off. Have you tried hitting the weak point? Which was the weak point? Hold on. I've got the strategy guide right here. Flip, 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 flip. This is useless. Maybe we should download something off of the internet. Look out! It's one of those horrible tentacles. Crash. The entire facility comes crashing down in smoke. The children all escape. Eventually, the place collapses into ruin, and then we'll have a crossfade. to where eventually like the police arrive and there's like firefighter helicopters and that sort of thing. You got Wilford sitting upon a pile of rubble eating ice cream. And of course, a gang of children behind Alec and Kyle. Also, Kyle's friend Bessie the cow. And of course, who else are here with the police and Mayor Ed Zane? Tremendous! We had no idea that someone was abducting children and sending them to this industrial factory to work as slaves. You're a hero to everyone, Kyle. Is there something you'd like to say?
I gotta think about this for a second. I will tell everyone that playing in traffic is not cool and nobody should ever do it.
Agreed.
What's he saying? That doesn't sound radical.
That's
Unless
also
you're doing
good.
it while you're drinking Komodoloco, then it's okay.
Yeah, because I was waiting for you to say that. Because like at first, like when the mayor gives you the microphone, so you have anything to say, and then meanwhile back at HQ, all the board members like lean in the TV, go, and then it says, "No, don't play in traffic." We go, let's drink Komodo Loco. Yay! Drink Komodo Loco. It helps you play in traffic. There'll be a smash cut to the new commercial of the program. Play in traffic. Like when the kid's about to there's a kid by the side of the road and his ball bounces into it. He's about to run out and get it, and someone says, "No, stop! Here, drink this first. Come on, Loco, give me the energy I need." Glug glug glug. And then he'll run out into traffic. There'll be a screeching noise as the car drives off the road, hits a pole. But then of course the guy will look out and see the kid has his ball and give him a thumbs up. Come on, Loco!
No, he has to pop out a Mentos. It's a cross promotion.
Do. I was waiting for the Mentos illusion. So you can give
Yes,
yourself a
what
laugh.
happy ending to a background of smoke and sirens.
Yes, and thank you, Kyle, for single-handedly rescuing all the children. For that, we're going to give you the key to the city. And he lifts up the key, and it's got, like, Jordy's disembodied hand stuck to it.
I will ask where the lock of the city is.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I'm not really sure.
you pick up the key to the city and it pulls my body out from under all the wreckage.
Right. Well, I was going to suggest your burned disembodied hand. But yeah, it's got your body stuck to it. And of course, the mayor just, like, shakes the key a little bit to get your death grip off of it, dusts it off, hands it to Kyle.
Save me.
Aw, I lost the free keychain that came with it.
Save me.
I just hear more ice cream, and Wilford will just like drop ice cream on top of Jordy.
We all scream for ice cream.
Yep, they all scream for ice cream.
And it's like, so I talked to Kyle. So all this was a publicity stunt, huh?
Ha ha ha, says the mayor. Everything's a publicity stunt. Now let's go back to my place for frosty chocolate milkshakes. And unless anyone has an objection, you can walk off into the sunset.
And as we're walking off, it's like, Kyle, my last word while Kyle is, I'm getting paid for this, right?
Of course, yeah. Actually,
you get a lifetime supply.
Jordy, they leave your crumpled body there, and then the bulldozers come by to like bury the wreckage. So they come by and go stomp, stomp, stomp with the bulldozer to smooth you out, and they start pushing the garbage.
Wilford will just like look on and just kind of nod his head. We'll never have another factory that kidnaps and enslaves people for another week.
You win this round. I think that is a good high note to end our story.
No, I was gonna say it'd be a gem processing plant.
Oh, it can't all be gems.
They can't all be gems.
Yeah. So, also as a wrap up, wow, you guys are like, I sat down and prepared a script for this adventure, and none of it happened. So.
Oh wow.
Welcome GMing, I guess.
Well, Madcap is the improv game, and you guys went in some wacky directions I wasn't expecting, but that's okay, because that's the way this game is supposed to be played. So I want to thank everybody for playing. Good to have you back, Bob.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yep, sponsored by, we'll soon have the Komodoloco variant figures out with the Funko Pops. And that's about it. Anybody have any questions? Or the rules are pretty straightforward to this game.
I'd love
No,
to
not-
hear what you had for the script at some point.
I'm probably gonna save it because there's a lot of good ideas in it.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
that's perfect then.
Yeah, I'd like to give this. Yeah, I'd like to go have a game this on the rails sometime.
Well, it's the joy of improv. I love Madcap. So thanks everybody.
True,
I've
true.
got a couple things I got to take care of. Everybody have a good time.
Yes,
All right,
indeed.
yeah, I did.
Jordy's our favorite punching bag. Resigned to hell. All
I
right.
mean, yeah, I mean, had his eyes torn out, and now he's died once. So
Yep. And we got to group children, so it was awesome. Yeah, put every warning flag on this one, guys. All right, take care, everybody.
Later.
See you around.